a tutti, happy that someone arrives. As always, I have sun here that comes from the other windows. I have Robin Williams on the radio. One is alive. Someone is in. Alexandra, ciao! Yes, also today I can see the comments. That's great. That's great. Okay, Lina also is seeing. Okay, perfect. Elizabeth, ciao! This is Alexandra, ciao. So I wait a few seconds and I start immediately to say I'm so sorry about the asparagus. I was really, the sun is it's coming everywhere now. It's a spring, so it's come inside everywhere. About the asparagus, I said because it's I was so sure to have them. I was taking them. I wanted to take them out from the fridge to put a little bit in the water. I was not able to find them, so plan B. And so this is good. Love your recipes. Thank you, Alexandra. So that's why we have to face, also when you don't have something, you have to reorganize or you have to create. That is the best way in the kitchen at the end, because when you, maybe I think I've been lucky that I always stay in the countryside, so I had always to organize and to have something at home. So then it's easy then to reorganize when you don't have something. Denise, ciao, ciao Denise. So now we start. I want to show you two things. First of all, the LEEKS. I used one and a half like this. I will do a little bit less of the quantities that I have described because it's just at the end for me and one of my son. How I cut it? I cut it here this way and then I cut smaller rounds like this. Okay, as you can see there are inside all colors. So I use the whole part, okay? I don't throw away nothing. Just I remove just this part, okay? A little bit the top, or this, for instance, this if it's a little bit old, but usually I don't throw away nothing. So this is how I cut. The is about between half centimeter and 1 centimeter, something like that. They are irregular, okay? Doesn't matter, they will cook. Then I have the rice. This is, I have normal rice at home at the moment, so I didn't go out for the rice. But the best for risotto is, I always use Roma, but Carnaroli is the best one, okay? For making risotto because it stays with the cooking. Okay. What I have already prepared is the vegetable stock. I'll show you. Okay, now I raise a little bit the temperature. I move just one moment here. So inside there is onion, then there are some, this is a celery, carrots of course, some small tomatoes like this, and then this is parsley, then there is this is garlic, and also some leaves like this, that is basil, okay? So, and this is without salt, must be without. And I let it boil for 30 minutes, 40 minutes, something like that. So it must be hot when you use it, okay? Okay, let me see if there are some comments down. Sorry. Okay, seems okay. So we start first of all, this is butter. Okay, I will not use all, I think. Let's see. Okay, I put you down, I move you down. Oops. Something is coming. So you can see, I move a little bit behind. Okay, you can see. So, I put it hot now, okay? And I put the butter. This is around 100 grams, but I use less because I told you it's just less quantity. And I add a little bit of oil. Not so much. Lena, ciao. Lena, ciao. Okay, I'm here. And you wait that the butter is melting slightly. With rice, we need to stay here. We don't have to leave risotto still till it's not cooked, okay? Needs attention. Okay, we can start now when it's almost melted. We put inside the leeks. And you let them cook slightly. So the heat is in this case from 1 to 9, in this case is 4. So medium low, okay? What you're cooking, sorry for Lena, I'm cooking risotto with leeks and Parmesan. Because it was supposed to have I don't know if you have seen the post in the group, it was supposed to have the asparagus risotto, but I suddenly realized that they don't have asparagus. I was just checking the supermarket is closed. Usually it's open, but in this situation they are closed today in the afternoon. Then my mama, I was going to my mama that she lives here, about 20 meters from here, and she hasn't got. I sent a message to my brother, Stefano, do you have asparagus? It says no. Okay, so I say, okay, I have to put a plan B. I need a B plan. So, I show you. Now they start to cook. You have to mix. This we can remove. So consider that LEEKS cook in about in this case 15-20 minutes. So it's already some minutes that they are going, so then the rest is with the rice. So you can add the rice. And we toast the rice. So this passage is very delicate as the rice must toast and take the flavor of the leeks, and I remove a little bit from the heat, otherwise I don't want that they stitch in the down. I put down a little bit the temperature, and you have to start to move the rice gently, to mix always but gently. If you feel that it fries too much, remove to second. You must toast it for a few times, about from 30 seconds to 1 minute maximum. Okay? Can you hear how it fries? What wonderful sound. So the rice must be, let's say, shiny and slightly transparent. Okay? And now we start to take a little bit of vegetable broth and you put it here. And you mix. So now I can boil it. Now is number 2. So from 1 to 9 is at number 2. So it's very low. This is hot. I check if there are something that I have to see, to check your comments. Risotto. Ciao Robert, thank you for the wonderful job you are doing. Robert is the person that put the post in which you can write down where you come from, and so I can see where you are spreading the word, and that's fantastic. So I put it down so you can see. So now it begins. If you touch, always with a wooden spoon, you touch down, you touch the bottom, and it became to feel slightly sticky. In this case, you add again vegetable broth. Think you see my PC at the end. So, and you continue to mix. We have to do this till the risotto is cooked, And what I wanted to say then, yes, you have to turn it continuously till the risotto is cooked. When you turn with the spoon and there's no more fluid, means that it needs the vegetable broth, okay? So it must never dry. So what about, okay, now I can see, what about the time of cooking? Depends on the variety of the rice, of course, and also upon your taste, because if you want much more al dente or much more creamy, this is up to you, okay? Otherwise, anyway, check always your the box of the rice is always written how much time to have al dente cooking, okay? So you can see it is drying. It has already taken also this. So time to add again. And always stir gently. You see? Debbie, hello! Happy Palm Sunday to you and to everyone. Today is usually we go on the morning, we go in the church and we have the, I don't know the word in English, I think it's a benedizione, benedict, I don't know, of the olive, and I have the olive here in the kitchen. Show you. It's there a little bit. It's from my trees, but it's not from the church, unfortunately. This here is not possible. Jill, ciao, happy Sunday to you. So, then I tell you also what we do with the vegetables that are inside from the vegetable stock. We don't throw away nothing. We reuse everything in the kitchen. That's rule number uno, due, I don't know, but it's a very important rule. So, down. Is okay. So always turning and turning. I suggest you to take a pot with the bottom quite high, so it's good for long cooking. Raise a little bit. Christine, ciao. I stay this way because PC is down for the camera to have it here. So I stay here. Happy, Lena, thank you for your time. This wonderful. Yeah, you're welcome, Carrie. We are at home. I get Robert. When everything is finished, Robert, I come to you in Graz and I prepare what you want because you're doing a wonderful job and I thank you so much. Bam, ciao. Ciao, Bam. Ciao. I raised also a little bit because it seems the heat was going a little bit too much down. But anyway, it's coming to keep stirring. Okay, time to add again. And we stir. Let me see. Elizabeth, thank you so much also to you and to your family. Robert is happy. Choose what you like. I don't cook lamb, I tell you before, because I cannot stand the smell. So it's the only thing that I don't cook. I'm cooking along in Vicenza. Emily, are you in Vicenza? Yeah. Super. When it's finished, we can meet. We are close. So I raise. Step by step you raise, but being sure that then it doesn't stick. So let's say now we are mid cooking, and it's now that I usually add salt, but just a bit, because it's not like salt in the pasta, absolutely not. Just a few, and then you have to taste it, okay? The vegetable broth is not salty, no. And this I salt it now a little bit. I'll show you. And then when it's finished, because then when it's finished we put Parmisan cheese and it also very flavored. So we then judge at the end. Like this. But it's too much. This I don't put. Just the idea. And then you stir. Robert, Robert, the tiramisu. Yes, sure, I cook, but you should have cooked it already. I gave you the recipe. I know. I don't know if your mother has brought to you the tiramisu. Anyway, I will do it. If it's your wish, I will do it. Padovano, sorry, I cannot type. Okay, Lena, I hate the smell of lamb. Mom always cook it for my dad when yeah, I cannot stand it. The smell and the taste, both. So it's taking also this. Is evaporating step by step. When you stir the rice, you have to be gentle, because if you move it gentle, you permit the starch to release and to make like the cream, okay? It's going slow, but I don't want to raise the temperature because it's very, to roast it in the bottom is a second. So, just how to understand when rice is can you see me? Yeah, basta here. When rice is cooked, only when you have to taste. That's all. There is no other system. Okay, now begins to also, okay. Here at this point that we have to add again. It's boiling. It's drying. That's a very, very delicate dish. It's a comfort food, absolutely. And it's tasty and delicate. We are not far from I taste. Few minutes. me see if there are other comments. Bianca, ciao. I see you are cooking wonderful dishes. And a lovely patio you have. I can get LEEKS. This will be lunch. Super, Danny, super. I love also with LEEKS, I love also a cream. Cream for, it's a cream. Just yeah, a start dish. So, I stay here. Okay, I'm not professional. I mean, I don't have cameras everywhere. One that you can see inside of it. One can see me. So that's why we have to arrange it this way. I have just one camera that is there, and so I'm so sorry that I'm in this position. It's not also not so much comfortable, but it's okay. Wait. But I think it's much more important that you see what there is inside than me, okay? So because you have to understand the passages, and that's what I want. Are there traditional food for Palm Sunday dinner in Tuscany? No, it's for food is something like every other Sundays. For Easter, wait. For Easter, of course, we have special menus from the tradition, like Christmas. But this is, if you want to join a newsletter, is arriving on Tuesday, and there will be what we have for lunch for Easter, and there will be also a recipe of a traditional cake, and there will be also a little bit of history. In my letters, it's called the Letters from Italy. There are always a dish, a recipe, but also the history behind and how the dish was born and how it's connected then to the tradition that we have in our lands. So it's, I taste again. It's missing salt, so I put a little bit more of salt. So it's a couple of minutes and it's ready. What we have to do then is to remove from heat, and after that is removed from heat, after let's say 1 minute, 30 seconds, 1 minute, we add the Parmesan cheese, okay, and so it becomes creamy. I suggest you to cook the rice al dente, even if you like much more creamy, because the rice, you leave it then in the pot and will finish to cook by himself, okay? So stop at al dente. Can you see the second tablespoon? you see? Ah. So, for me it's ready. Now I leave it, I take it out from the heat. I put off. Then, do you have any questions in the meantime? So, ciao Lynn, Bianca, have blessed Parma. Yeah, also to you, Karen, thank you. Bianca, to make a, yeah, I'm making lasagna, yes, yes, yes. Good morning, Ursula from 6 March. You are already on a special day because tomorrow is a special day. So, meantime, I tell you what we do with these vegetables. What you can do with these vegetables, or you eat if you like to eat boiled onions or carrots and so on, okay, just with salt and oil if you want. Otherwise, you can put in a pot, use a blender, yeah, and make it like a cream. Then you take your lovely ice box, I think I said, the one that you put the water for making ice box, and you put this inside. And then then you freeze them, or otherwise you put it in a container, flat container, and you put the cream at 1 centimeter, 2 centimeters, yeah, and then you freeze it. Then if you cut it, then you freeze it, then you take it out, you cut it in cubes, and then you put in a freezer bag and back again to the freezer. And are the vegetable cubes that you can use then in every recipe that needs vegetable stocks in cubes. So you have something not industrial and is, let's say, made by you. And don't forget, in this case, in the cream, to add salt, because in this case there is no salt. Okay, so this is a variation of the use it. So I show the risotto and we add the Parmigiano. So if I put it here now, it starts again because it's already very okay this way. Now we can put the Parmesan cheese. Let's see, this way, okay, and then of course this is up to you, and then you melt, and the Parmigiano makes a cream. It's creamy, that makes the cream. I will add a little bit more, because I love the combination. Can you see? So risotto is ready. I put in a dish. You see? Okay. Okay. This is risotto with leeks. I don't know if you can see, there are the lights are not the best, but I hope you can see. I smell it. It's wonderful. Absolutely wonderful. So I hope you like it, and do it again, send a picture, And then I want to say you also one thing, that tomorrow is a special day. Tomorrow is Carbonara Day, if you don't know. And tonight, midnight, there will be a post on this group in which there will be something special for all of you. There will be a challenge with Carbonara tema. The subject Carbonara, okay? So I hope you will enjoy this when you will do it. I will do the asparagus risotto very soon when I will go out for shopping. And if you want, subscribe to the newsletter, subscribe to the YouTube channel, how you like, and enjoy this dish with your friends, with your family, and happy Palm Sunday to all of you. Ciao! Till soon! Till very soon! Till tomorrow for the contest. Ciao!